There's a couple of things that hit your timeline that just kind of feel like football or make you feel like college football is close. And something that I saw this weekend was Sam Leavitt, Arizona State quarterback, out here doing a little quarterback workout, shorts and a T-shirt. But, dude, the way he was slinging that thing around the yard just got the juices flowing a little bit. That college football was about to be back. Go ahead and check this out. Watch the ball popping out of my guy's hand. The arm angle there, the headband. My guys from Westland, Oregon, wearing a headband should tell you everything you know about the way that he got the swag on. If you're an Arizona State bettor or an Arizona State fan, this made you feel good. All the throws, the off-platform stuff, drop it in a bucket kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know that enough people got to see how good Sam Leavitt actually is until when they played Texas a year ago. This is not new for Sam Leavitt. Check out the lower third there from Cato watching on YouTube. Leavitt letting it fly. That's actually, as money. That's some of the best work. Some of the best work. I don't think people know how good Sam Leavitt actually is. And so if you're a Big 12 watcher or you're an Arizona State fan like I alluded to before, this isn't so surprising to see this dude throwing the ball like that. But for people that were just scrolling the timeline and saw him throwing the ball like, oh, whoa, that's a little bit different. Yeah, it's shorts and a T-shirt. Yeah, I'm sure there was only the best clips taken to put in that little montage there. But still, he is going to be one of the best quarterbacks in college football. And it's not me taking that from the workout, making that point. That's me actually watching the games last year, like a lot of y'all did, and seeing what he was for Arizona State throughout the course of last season. So the vibes are good. That gets you fired up. That makes you feel like college football is right around the corner. But I think the bigger discussion around Arizona State, if we want to have that for a second, look at what Arizona State is right now. Top 2 in returning production in college football. They lose Cam Scadaboo. Bummer. Go out and get Kanye Udo from Army. Shout out my guy. 1,100 yards rushing last year, 6.2 yards per carry. Is he going to be Cam Scadaboo? I don't know about that. But the plan for Arizona State, I have to believe, is to have Sam Leavitt, Jordan Tyson run the show for you, man. And then Kanye Udo, get in where you fit in, baby. Set the tone, run the ball, all those things make us multiple. But I don't think you need to have a Cam Scadaboo kind of effort from Kanye Udo. Why? Because you got a quarterback in Sam Leavitt who you are counting on to be the freaking dude for you. Kenny Dillingham did an interview with Colin Cowherd, I want to say it was last week, and Cowherd, who we're a fan of on this show, asked him a really good question as to the next steps for a Sam Leavitt. And I thought Dillingham's answer was really interesting. He essentially said, our next step for him is to turn the offense over more to him on early downs, to have him be the pace setter, to have him be the guy that we are trusting to get us in the right situations and kind of set the tone for our offense. When you trust your quarterback on first and second down, everything else can kind of flow from that, and then you can kind of take over and you really get to rocking. 1, insightful answer. 2, if that ends up being the case and what you saw in that video translates over to what you see during the college football season in 2025, Arizona State will once again be in that discussion to be in the playoff and win the Big 12 for the second year in a row. And I think the overall vantage point on Arizona State is interesting in modern college football because Kenny Dillingham has been saying it for a while, but it's just now starting to become a reality. Arizona State and the whole sleeping giant talk is fun for social media. It makes a great, headline for an article. But legitimately, I don't think the rest of the world knows how much good high school football is played in the state of Arizona. And if you put a fence around that state and keep those dudes home, I'm not saying you win national championships every single year, but you should have enough to go compete for a Big 12 championship every single year. Should have enough to go maximize what Sam Leavitt is. Should have enough to go maximize what else you have from an NIL perspective and be able to push that whole thing forward. So the on-field product, I think, is going to create this momentum for the off-the-field stuff with recruiting and NIL. And with a guy like Kenny Dillingham to get that momentum continuing to go to the right place with this Sam Leavitt juice that we got going already, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. The fun part of this is good vibes, and we like to see it on the timeline, but you start to talk about Arizona State and what they could be. Kenny Dillingham's got the boys buzzing, and Sam Leavitt's got us buzzing on this show, so we don't apologize for that.